Hey guys, and welcome to Cardiff City, where we are coming down to the wire. There are 6 games left, it's now April, and there's a lot of teams all fighting it out for a possible relegation battle come the end of the season. Today we have matches against Leicester and Huddersfield, 2 possibly vital games. Last month obviously you saw us play against Burnley, getting that nice draw there. Then we had a terrible match against Bournemouth and losing 3-0. After that, we had a game against Brighton, which I said was kind of a must-win because Brighton were a relegation candidate. And so if we beat them, they're probably going to get relegated. And that's exactly what happened. We completely outperformed them in every shape or form. Better possession, more shots on target. It was kind of a bloodbath. We completely outperformed them, which was a surprise because in previous 2 matches we've had with them in this season so far, they completely outperformed us. I don't know what changed. May have been because we were playing at home, or could have been that they changed their manager. Their manager actually got fired, and at this match, they had an interim manager. So it could have been that he didn't really know how to perform against us. So lucky me if that is why. Gunnarsson got a goal there, Arthur got a penalty, and Josh Murphy finishing it off with the 3rd goal. Giovanni Dos Santos came on because Jimmy Cabot did get injured, so our new signing got injured. But Dos Santos came on, got an assist, so that's a good sign for him. Dos Santos. Get a nice assist there. So really good result for us. Dunk did get a goal in the 6th minute. I was worried it was going to go like all the other Brighton matches, but luckily for us, that is not what happened at all. After that, we played against Arsenal. I expected not to get any points, but we actually managed to steal a draw here. And this may have been the craziest match of our season so far. You wouldn't know it by looking at just this part here, but by half-time, Arsenal were winning 2-0. Lacazette and Forsberg both getting 2 goals, and so it was 2-0 to Arsenal at half-time. When we came back in, Rals and Gunnarsson both getting a goal there from midfield, making it 2-2. Giovanni Dos Santos starting in this match, and he actually got an assist to the Gunnarsson goal. So he's actually been quite important to us so far. So that's really nice to see a new lad come in and really actually making a difference. Him and Cabot both seem to make a difference when they come on. Not all the time, but a lot of the time so far since kind of the February period. So that's good to see. But that's not all. We managed to steal the draw there, but in the 85th minute, a penalty was given away to Arsenal. And Etheridge saved the penalty. I could not believe it. The stands went crazy. I was jubilant. It was a good day for everyone. But it didn't end there. At the 90th minute, we were given 4 minutes of extra time. And it got to the 94th minute. But then we went to 94 minutes and 30 seconds. And I was like screaming like, please blow the whistle. Blow the damn whistle so we can get a point. Every point matters right now in this relegation battle. And what happened was he gave a penalty. 94 minutes and 94 minutes and 30 seconds when it's only been 94 minutes. And he gives a penalty. I went crazy. But as you probably can guess, Etheridge saved a 2nd penalty. And I don't mean the guy missed. I mean Etheridge actually blocked the shot a 2nd time. It was ridiculous. The fans were just insane. I went crazy. My dogs in the house went crazy. It was an awesome moment. So probably the craziest game so far. And that was just for 1 point. We went through all these emotions just for 1 point. But every point matters right now. But today we got a match against Leicester and Huddersfield. You're going to see why these important games. So if we look at the league right now, we are 16th, but that's a bit nice towards us because right now Brighton at the bottom are 6 points away from safety. They've played a game already. I don't think they're going to be able to save themselves. That's my opinion. I think they're done. Fulham are 3 points behind safety, so they could definitely pull themselves out. Leicester and Everton and us all have 28 points, and West Ham above us have 7 point difference. So we're not going to catch up to them, but us 3 all have 28 points. So if we can beat Leicester, we could make a 3-point gap between us and a good goal difference as well. That's why we're 16th right now, just because of our goal difference. So that could be massive to get that. Everton, though, you might be surprised. Like, why are they down here? We haven't really talked about Everton over the season. We talked about, like, I think Watford and Southampton at some points were down the bottom. in the relegation areas, but Everton, not really. They did sack their manager, Silva, but if you look at their record so far, loss, 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 loss. You can guess, it's a loss. And if we look at their fixtures, actually, look at this. Loss, 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 loss. Their last win was, Newcastle. FA Cup. Okay. When was the win before that? Wigan. FA Cup. Win before that, Macclesfield. FA Cup. Their last Premier League win was Tottenham. 2-1 in December the 8th. That's a crazy downward spiral. They had to fire the manager. I'm not surprised. And they brought in Mircea Lekutska? I don't know. He's Romanian. I don't know much about him. Where did he come from? He's the manager. Where was your last job? He was managing Turkey, Zenit, Shakhtar. Okay, he's done a lot of different... He's got a lot of experience. Wow. But yeah, he's coming for Everton. Can he turn them around? I don't know. But the fact they've fallen down this low is pretty crazy. Imagine if Everton got relegated. I mean, Everton or Leicester would be a surprise, so... It could be difficult. But... There's something I forgot to talk about. I think I forgot to talk about this last time. We did get some youth candidates in. I may have said this the last time. I was meant to, but I think I forgot. So I do apologize the second time I'm telling you this. But before we had Sion Spence, he was our best young player. We got a better one in, I think. Other than that, all the others are kind of meh. But this one is special. Darcy McDonald, striker. Look at this. Really good mentals, especially for a striker. Great determination, decisions, composure, off the ball, bravery. These are things you want to see for a striker. Very good physicals for his age, and he's got the technical where he needs it for a striker, even if they're not great. So he could be awesome. They're saying potential 4 or maybe 5, but to be honest, there's not much point us talking about him unless we can survive, is there? What's the point talking about the future and the future of the club if we don't even survive? So we need to take on Leicester. Guys, we're at home. We're playing in front of our fans. This is your time. Jimmy Cabot is out for today. So is Mendes. So they will not be able to play. So when it comes to the team, we're going with Bobby Reed and Murphy up front. Dos Santos is coming in on the wing here. Liked how he's been playing so far. Cunningham is back, as well as Smithies, because the two players that were replacing them, they both had their first team football. They're both very happy. It might be a risk of not playing Etheridge because he had that really good game against Arsenal, but he's really hit and miss. He's not very consistent. I think Smithies is slightly more consistent. So I'm going to go with him. And I think that's going to be it, yeah. That's going to be the team today. Zohor will be leaving. He wants to leave for first team football. I'm happy to let him go for a good amount of money. He's worth quite a bit. But I just don't trust him to score goals. He hasn't scored any for us, etc. So, yeah. But enough about the future. Those are things, those are preparations for if we survive. There's no point talking about if we don't survive. We have to beat Leicester. Come on, Bluebirds. I believe they can. I really do believe this team can do it. It's been a struggle, but that's why we love FM. Every single win we've fought for, and every single win has felt amazing because they're all so important. It's been a fun ride. I mean, even if we, get fired or relegated, whatever, I still had a really fun time. And I hope you guys enjoyed the ride as well. But hopefully we can survive and build upon it. But if we don't, I will start a new series, obviously, if we get fired. Completely random. Different random country, random team. You guys will help decide that. That'll be our main series. This one was meant to be kind of a test for FM19, but I've really enjoyed it as well. Dos Santos coming in, a good little strike there. Schmeichel, you're not going to beat Schmeichel with an attempt like that. But it's a good start. Just start the game. Let's see if the team can continue this. We can't let. I mean, a draw even is not that great, but a loss would be devastating. That would give Leicester the advantage. And we can't give them that. We really, really, please, guys, please. Please, you're playing in front of the fans. Don't let them down. Not just me, the whole city. Cardiff came up a few years ago. They went straight back down. Don't let them feel that again. Again, my friends. Okay, corner, Bobby Reed. And, yes, Dos Santos, the Mexican man. Yes, in his Cardiff shirt. First goal as a Cardiff player. Look at that. If that wins us this match and keeps us up, he was a great free signing. But I told you Bobby Reid could do corners. But yes, very happy. Just happy for Dos Santos as well. He was just my vain little thing that I just really wanted to bring him in. And he's actually got a goal. But that's not the end of the match. It's only been 30 minutes. Murphy gets a good ball to Bobby Reid. He normally scores these. And he makes his way through. Bobby Reid scores. This is why I trust Bobby Reid throughout this season. Look at that. He is just something special. If you just kick a ball forward, he will work to make sure he gets his best opportunity. Look at that. Slips past him. That defender, like, the defender, like, kind of got, like, confused. He's like, whoa! And he, like, I don't really know. Like, Bobby Reid kind of, like, teleported through him. But 7 shots on target out of... 6, sorry, on target out of 8. 2-0. This is great. This is what we needed. Giovanni Dos Santos gets to the Bobby Reid. Gets to the Murphy. Can you get in the center? Oh, he goes. Murphy, you tried to be the hero. You should have placed it into the middle for Dos Santos. Not what we wanted. But the match overall has been exactly what we wanted. These guys have performed what we needed them to. They go above and beyond, these guys. I like a lot of these players because they're hard workers. Bobby Reid, Murphy, Gunnarsson, Cunningham, Morrison. They really do work hard. Except for when Morrison was upset, then he didn't work hard. I will admit that. And Arthur, of course, but Arthur is leaving, so... And Patterson, actually, Patterson works hard. I'm pretty sure. Very happy with this. Just keep going, please. Please don't let them come back. A win is a big one here. That will give us that 3-point gap. And we got that Chelsea game later, so hopefully that will save us then. Because we probably won't get any points against Chelsea later. I mean, we got a draw against them last time we played against them, so I guess it's not impossible, but I'm not gonna hope that we get a points against Chelsea. You can't do that. Okay, anyone want to change? Everyone looks pretty good so far, but Fuchs here with a free kick. Pretty good. It was quite far away, but not good enough. Smithies now with a goal kick. 60 minutes in. Okay, really good ball there, Dos Santos. Great ball to Patterson. They're working really well together. Patterson hits it up, but Schmeichel a bit too slow. The ball was a bit too slow in the air. Gave him time to get it. Josh Murphy, there was Cunningham. Josh Murphy. Murphy gets to the Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson gets to the Cunningham. Cunningham can do a good ball in, but he gets it to Arthur. Arthur bounce. Did he bounce it off Josh? Did he bounce that off Murphy? I wasn't sure if that was Murphy or one of the Cardiff players' heads. Okay, Armstrong going forward. Gets it to Gray. Gray. Ooh. Gray I know he's can have a good strike on him, so we're probably quite lucky that Albright sending it in. Smithies, though, diving for it. I told you. Looking good. 2 shots on target for Leicester. Yes. Going as planned. Going well for us. Giovanni Dos Santos hits it in. And what is that? An own goal? Yes! Gray scored an own goal. Dos Santos. I mean, yeah, Dos Santos doesn't get the goal. And Dos Santos doesn't even get an assist. But it was his free kick. He may have just saved this club. The free man we brought in only because I really wanted to see him in a Cardiff shirt. Oh, it may have worked out. Wow, Gunnarsson gets it to Cunningham. Cunningham fires it in. Looking good right now. 71 minutes. There's no way we can lose this. There's no way. There's no way we can lose this. It would have to be an absolute disaster if we were to lose this now. Manga, get it. Quick, Connolly. Okay. Murphy gets up to Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid! Oh, I thought it was 4-0 then. I was going to say, this is an absolute destruction. We're going to take off Harry Arter. I don't want to get a man sent off. That we want to be careful now. Morrison as well. We'll put on Bamba. I don't normally take off our defenders because they're normally pretty fit. And I don't trust Bamba, but you know, we want to make sure none of our players get... Patterson's looking a bit tired, but we've known it. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. There we go. Done and dusted. Happy with that. 3-0 against Leicester. We needed something against them, and they performed really well. Really happy with this. Why can't you play this every game? They're so inconsistent. It's ridiculous. Damn you, Cardiff. But I know I complain a lot about this team, but you know you have to. You know, it's to be expected. They're Cardiff. They're expected to go down. They're kind of a championship team, really, player-wise at the moment. But we're making them perform. Sometimes they just perform really well. Because I do think this tactic works for them. I really do. I think this tactic does really work for this team. It's just the fact that, obviously, we're playing such difficult teams with such maybe lower class of players that actually we are outperforming what we should be doing. That's what I actually feel like. Though we do have some good players, like I say. There are definitely some great players that I really like. Great tackle there by Patterson. Ooh, lovely. And 3-0. What a win. Is that our safety? I would love for us to go to the last part of this season being safe already. That would just make me so happy. So that has given us a 3-point barrier from the relegation zone. Hopefully, it's not enough, but hopefully that'll be enough for now. So guys, we'll be back after a little bit of a gap. We'll be back in Huddersfield for the match against them in 14th place. Definitely a game we could get points from. So let's just cross our fingers. If we can get points there, I'm going to feel a lot better about this. But just before we head to the Huddersfield match, we have relegation scrap approaches final battle. So this gives you guys a quick look, a bit more insight into the relegation candidates as it is. So West Ham still have a chance to get relegated. We do have the same amount of games played, and they're only 4 points ahead. They have Crystal Palace, Fulham. They have a tough game against Tottenham, but there's only one real tough game. So I think West Ham are probably going to be okay. For us, we have the Chelsea game. That's the only real tough one. So I'm hoping we've done enough to hopefully survive. We do need more points, though. Everton, they have Tottenham and Arsenal and Liverpool, but they do have a game in hand, but that's 3 tough games. Everton, actually, if they lose against Fulham, they'll have 28 points. They'll be ahead of Everton then. Everton, if they lose against Fulham, I think Everton might go down. And they've not won since December. Wow. Okay, I did not... Yep, I actually think they might. It depends on that Fulham game. Leicester have Man City and Man United next. That's the only 2 difficult ones for them. So that's 2 tough ones. That's pretty nice for us. Fulham have Liverpool, and that they've won, but they have a game in hand. Actually, Fulham actually might be able to save themselves. I would not be surprised if they were able to drag themselves out. Brighton, they'll have Liverpool and Arsenal. I think it's too much to ask, though, of them, so I think Brighton are gone. So it's really down to whether we can just outperform these 3 teams. We need 2 of these teams just to not play well. If Fulham play okay, they'll probably get relegated rather than us. And if one of these two just do really badly, we should be fine. And that's all we need. So guys, see you in a second. And we've arrived at Huddersfield Town for our match against David Wagner and his team. Huddersfield have had a good season so far. They're in 14th. They should be okay. They shouldn't be worried about relegation, so hopefully we can take advantage, because we are worried and we don't want to get relegated, so hopefully we can perform and try to survive here, though I'm not sure what to expect. Huddersfield have got some good players. Now, when it comes to the matches between last match and this one, Fulham did beat Everton. So Everton have actually fallen. Look at this. They're in 19th. Leicester drew with Man City, which obviously didn't win, so they didn't catch up to me, but they drew with Man City. I was just like, what? They drew with Man... That's not fair. But then again, we drew with Arsenal, so I guess it is fair. So they're not far behind, but we are 3 points ahead of Fulham and with a better goal difference. But we both have a game to play. Well, if we can win this game, we'll be in really good shape, because we're on the same games played as Leicester, but we'll be 5 points ahead of Leicester. So yeah, this actually could also be a massive game. Every game's a massive... I don't know why I keep saying that. I feel like I've said that for every match, because they are all massive games. So for this match, Morrison has been slightly injured during training, so we're going to take him off. So Bamba's going to have to come on, which does not leave me with confidence, but not much I can really do about that. Cabot is back, but he's not fully fit, so I was going to put him on the bench there so we can come on for Dos Santos if needed, but Dos Santos obviously got his goal last match. We want to keep him on. Harris, why don't you go back? No one cares about you. No one cares. We'll take off you for... Yeah, we'll leave it like this. I'm happy with this. We're going to go with these players. Let's go in the match. Bamba's on. Everyone else is the same as last time against the Leicester game. It went very well, so hopefully we can continue that. Hopefully Bamba does not hold us back. I'm just blaming it all on Bamba now. Poor Bamba. Oh, poor soul Bamba. He's like 30. Is he 34 now? I know he was 33 before. I've not really checked for a while how old he is. But some good players here. But I know if we play well, we can get points here. 1 point wouldn't make a big difference really here. We either need to win really. So if we get 1 point, it's not really that great either. But then again, you know, every point matters. Pick off where you left off last time. There you go. Will Leicester already blah, blah, blah? Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's go. I expect another good game like the Leicester game. If we can play like that, we will definitely be safe. But we'll have to wait and see. Can they perform like that? But Huddersfield seem to be getting the first highlight. Oh, good tackle there, but they still kept the ball. But Bamba got it out. Good job there by Bamba. Maybe Bamba, he's learnt his lesson. Maybe he's been out the team for a while. He's thought, you know what, I need to pick up my game. I don't think so. And also he's upset with me because we couldn't sell him. So I don't think it's going to go well. But Williams with the ball. Hits it over the Smith. He gets it to Pritchard. Pritchard gets the Williams. Hogg. Ramadan. Oh, and it's a penalty. Patterson. No, Patterson. We're fighting a relegation battle. You can't be giving away penalties. Ramadan. And he sends Smith. If we had Etheridge today, Etheridge would save that goal. Ramadan Sobhi has got the goal there. Nice penalty for him. Nothing could have been done about that. We've been 5 minutes into the match. Not much has been played, so I can't really tell how this game is going to go. But right now, Huddersfield definitely have the advantage. Giovanni Dos Santos running forward with the ball. And he gets tackled, but Gunnarsson gets the ball. He gets it to Murphy. Murphy with a simple touch. Instant reaction by the team there. Great ball by Gunnarsson. And a great reaction there by Murphy. Look at that. Giovanni runs forward, but he gets tackled. Lovely little simple pass there. Josh Murphy. Simple tap in. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. This is what I want to see, guys. And the fact our goal was from open play gives me a bit of confidence. Though Huddersfield do seem to be the ones attacking right now. A lot. They seem to be attacking a lot. But I can't talk today. I've talked so much today. But yes, our defence is kind of lined up to be very defensive. You know, our shape is a defensive shape. So with all this bombardment, we should be okay. Hopefully we can just hit them on a counter. We don't have that. You know, Dos Santos isn't that fast. Neither's Gunnarsson or Arter, really. Murphy is Pritchard over free kick. Real hard free kick. And a great goal there by Steve Money. Really good effort there. Can't really complain about that. Really good position. Great shot. Great power. Great placement. Nothing I could have really done about that. Look at that. Smithy kind of turned to the side there. Very, very disappointing. But here we go. Giovanni Dos Santos for a free kick. Come on. Oh, damn. Almost for us. Corner, though, for us. Bobby Reed gets it in, but he doesn't get to anyone. But Manga has the ball in the box. Nope. I was hoping we'd get a penalty. I was hoping he'd hold the ball and one of them would just like dive at him, but nope. Great tackle by Bamba. Good job, Bamba. Dos Santos with a great ball to Bobby Reed. Look at that. Josh Murphy, can you get the ball in the centre? Can he? No, but can someone? Oh, Arta, I think, smashed it in, but should have scored that. Should have scored that. Great ball by Dos Santos. I really liked him. What I've seen so far, really liked it. He seems to really enjoy playing in the Premier League. Pritchard running forward. Smith. Oh, tried to go the tackle there, but missed and heads it over. Okay, it's 2-1 to Huddersfield. You definitely would say Huddersfield played the best so far, but we've definitely shown sparks that we can score. If we lose this match, I'm going to feel very nervous. We've got that Chelsea game coming up as well, so I really don't feel good about this. We really want to win this. Disappointing. Let's go for slight disappointment. Show me something else. There we go. They reacted. They're fired up. Come on. Come on, Cardiff. We beat Leicester. We can beat Huddersfield as well. We know we can. Okay. Second half has begun. We're not looking too bad. Just playing how we want. I say we normally want them to be more in our half because we're kind of playing more of a counter. It's not the end of the world, but Corner for Huddersfield. Gets it in. Ooh, good attempt there, but slightly too far over. I think Smithies would have got it anyway, even if it was on target. Anything we want to change? Gunnarsson has a yellow card there. And he is slightly tired. Let's take off Gunnarsson. He is fired up, but he's got that yellow. If he's fired up, I bet he's going to like go in for a big tackle and get sent off. That's what I would imagine. Patterson's slightly tired, but we don't have Richards on to swap for him. And who would want him on? We'll keep the same. Nothing too much I want to change. Maybe someone in the defense, but, you know, Morrison's still slightly injured. I think we'll take off Cunningham. He's not a great game and he's slightly tired. We're going Joe Bennett. I do prefer Cunningham, but, you know, you sometimes need to bring on fresh legs. Which maybe we could do. Jimmy Cabot? You know what, Bobby Reed? You've not had a great game, but there were a couple of chances. I'm going to leave Bobby Reed on for another like 5 to 10 minutes. And if not, I'm going to change him. We get the 75 minutes, I'll think about it. And nothing's really changed there. Okay, this is the highlight. I'll decide after this. Okay, Murphy. Can you get it to Bobby Reed? He gets it to Bobby Reed! Oh, Bobby Reed! Oh, no! Oh, if he'd have scored then, that would have been crazy because I was about to take him on. So if he'd have scored, I'd be like, oh my god, I almost could have ruined this for us. Rouse gets the ball in, but can't get it to one of our players. Okay. Gent, we need to change something in the attack. We need a goal. Yeah, we have to get a goal. We're going to put Dos Santos up forward. I'm going to bring Jimmy Cabot up on the wing there. He's got good speed and stuff, so I'm hoping he can just add something to our attacks right now. And there we go. If they score more against us, it doesn't matter. So let's just go very attacking. Let's just go very attacking. If they score more against us, okay, our goal difference goes down, but by one more, it wouldn't make a big difference, I don't think. We're then going to get relegated because of one goal difference, aren't we? But if we can just get one goal, it might make a difference, the 1 point, possibly. But it doesn't look like we're going to get anything from this. There's a throw-in, and we've got 3-4 minutes left. Okay, try to get it to them, but wasn't going to work. Huddersfield have the ball, firing it forward, but our defense has picked up again. Bamba hits it forward, but gets straight to the Huddersfield. Why would he do that? Risking everything. Bamba, you should have just played it safe. Okay, corner for Huddersfield. Pritchard fires it in, and wow, what a stop there by Smithies. That was extremely close. They probably should have scored that. We got off really lucky there. Zanka heads it back. Okay, and we're going to go look at that. And so that is probably the end of the match. 2-1 loss. I mean, it's not a bad loss, but, you know, points really matter. This, whoa, okay, Arter, slow down. Josh Murphy, we have 40 seconds left. He puts the ball in Dos Santos. Finally, someone was there. Oh, that would have been amazing. A last-minute equalizer by Dos Santos or something, or because of Dos Santos, would have been absolutely incredible. But it wasn't meant to be. Hogg fires it away. I think that's the end of the match. You know, any other time of the season, I'd have gone, okay, you know what? We performed well. Our goal difference won't be hurt. But right now, we need all these points. Yeah, disappointing. There's nothing we can do. Hopefully, the other teams don't perform well either. So we're now 2 points ahead of Leicester with 4 games left. Fulham and Everton both have a game in hand. If they win their games, they'll catch up to me. So we need to hope that they both lose their games, really. We've got a lot of hoping to do, guys. We've got a lot of hoping to do. But we'll be back for Crystal Palace and Fulham for the end of the season. Will it be happiness and celebrations and planning for next season? I would love to try and rework this team to a proper Premier League side. Or is it going to be disappointment and a new series? We'll have to wait and see. Cross your fingers, please.